Hi there, Chris here again to show you how to register for the Draconis Festival on our new platform, Tabletop Events. I'm assuming you've already created an account on Tabletop Events, possibly by following the previous video in the series. In any event, we're already starting here, logged into an account. As you can see, my name is in the top right-hand corner. That's how you know you're logged in. And as I mentioned in the previous video, this is probably the page that you'll want to bookmark for tabletop events because this is where you'll have access to everything. Your conventions on the left and your account settings on the right. To search for Draconis, you can click on either this link, Conventions, which is present on this page, or the Conventions button, which is present in almost every page on the site. So when we click there, we're brought to the convention search page. The default here is just the upcoming conventions that are all on the system. We, of course, are not interested in those. We specifically want to find Draconis. So we type Draconis into the search field, press the search button, and we find Draconis. This is going to be our event. Click on that, and that brings us to the home page of our event. So the home page has plenty of information that you can explore once you've registered for the festival. To do that, we click on the Buy Badges button. Badges represent registrations for events within Tabletop Events. That brings us to the badge selection page. Immediately you'll see on the right, there is all the prices for 5 different levels of badges that we offer. The prices are in American dollars. This is a limitation of tabletop events at the moment. They only accept American dollars, but they are currently working on accepting other currencies. So maybe for next year we'll have Canadian to work with. We're offering 5 different badge options. For most people, you'll be interested in the hatchling level. This is the lowest level, free entry. It's listed as $2. That's again a limitation of tabletop events. They have a minimum price of $2, but we'll be able to offset that using a coupon, which we'll see shortly. The remaining 4 levels of badge have an actual price attached to them. These prices represent donations to the festival of increasing level. Obviously, no one is expected to make a donation this way. The option is there for those who are willing and able to contribute to the operations of the festival. Each level comes with an increasing level of complimentary merchandise to show our appreciation for your donation. To attend for free, we're going to click the Buy button on the hatchling row. That brings us to the item page for the hatchling badge. On the left, you'll see a brief description of the badge, and in the middle, you'll see that there's been an autocomplete of your name and your email address. You'll be able to enter a pseudonym for something a little more spicy or more interesting or simple, in my case, as a name on your badge. You will also be able to claim whatever free merchandise comes with your badge. In the case for Hatchling, it is 1 free raffle ticket. And now in order to make this badge free, you also have to click on the gratuit 100% off coupon code, which will automatically fill that field out. Now you'll get a free ticket. Okay. If you do not click on that link, it will charge you the $2 that was listed. We now click Add to Cart, and in the top right, you'll see your badge has appeared and your free raffle ticket has appeared in the cart, and you can now check out. Okay. You will also see the option to buy additional merchandise. That will appear in a separate video, how to do that. You will also see in the center section that you can have the option to give the badge you are purchasing to a friend. We will get into that later on perhaps as well. For now, we're just checking out and coming to the cart page. So you will see you have your badge and your merchandise are all listed. The retail price of $2 for the badge is there, but the total still comes out to 0. Okay, because of the coupon, the final price is listed as 0. and you will be given the option to check out for free. Once this happens, this takes you to a receipt page where you have everything that has been given to you, and this is now added onto your account. Your account now has a hatchling badge for the Draconis Festival, and you have one raffle ticket for our raffle. And easiest thing now to do is just go back to your page, and in your list of conventions on the left, you are now shown to be attending the Draconis Festival at the hatchling level. So, if instead you're feeling a little more generous and you want to include a donation as part of your badge purchase, you can buy one of the higher levels. So let's just say you're feeling really generous and you want to buy the Elder Dragon badge. We're going through the same process essentially. You're going to have a brief description on the left of the badge and what's included in it. In the center, you'll have the possibility of gifting this to a friend again. Your name will be auto-filled. Your email is auto-filled. You'll have the option to put a pseudonym again, which I won't bother this time. You'll have to claim several more pieces of free merchandise. So raffle tickets, a button, a sticker, a mug, a t-shirt of whatever size is most appropriate for you, a membership to the non-profit organization that runs Draconis, and an exclusive button just for those with the Elder Dragon level. There will now be a discount code field, which you cannot fill. Okay, the whole point of the discount code was to make the hatchling level free. None of the other ones have discount codes available. We're then going to add that to the cart. It will take a little bit longer to process because there are so many more objects that have to be put into the cart and processed. So there we go, the badge, and then all the complimentary merchandise is populated into the cart, and we can now check out and go to the cart page with everything else there. We have now a final price at the bottom of $75 because this badge actually carries a price. So in order to pay that, we will have to be giving credit card information this time. So the usual material, card number, expiration date, and the verification code. Don't worry, Tabletop Events partners with Stripe, which is a highly reputable payment processing company. So using your credit card on the site is not at all a risk. So obviously I will leave the credit card information unfilled. But what we can now do is go back to the let's go this way, through here, to the convention, buy badges, and we'll see that a new badge, the Elder Dragon badge, is in my existing badges, along with the original hatchling that we bought earlier. But we really don't want that, do we? So I'm going to try to delete that, and it's going to prompt me, am I sure? Yes. But then I'm going to get an error message. It still has merch attached to it. The badge itself is kind of a prerequisite for the merch that's in the badge. So we can't delete the badge without deleting the merch first. So you have to go into the badge itself, click on the link. That will bring us to the badge page for that badge as an item. And then you have to manually delete each of the individual pieces of merch that is attached to that badge, which can be a little bit long and tedious if there is a lot of merch. What you'll see happening though is as each one is deleted, it becomes available to reclaim again, to put back into the badge. And this is actually what would happen if you don't claim it initially when you first buy the badge. When you go into the badge afterwards, into this badge page, you'll see this list of merchandise that is available still for you to claim, which is not what we want to do though. We're trying to delete this merch, so let's complete that process. And once we have all of that done, we will then be able to delete the badge because there will be nothing associated with it anymore. So we are now able to delete the badge itself at the Elder Dragon level. And if we go back to the purchasing page, we have only the hatchling level attached to it. So that is that for purchasing a badge. Thank you very much.